Are men and women created equal? Is the man and the woman, or the female and the male, actually equal? That question is able to tear apart two best friends, family members, and so on, because it's a tough question. And it's a question that many people have been conditioned to believe that men and women, female and male, are actually equal. But are we though? Are we really equal? Are we equal? Hello everyone, welcome back to Breakage Barriers. My name is Blessing. Join me as we talk about equality between the man and the woman. Well, one thing for sure, when you take a good look at the physical appearance of both man and woman, the answer is clear. And if we have to take the direction of nature to answer this question, it is obviously clear that a man and a woman don't appear physically equal. There are different types of trees all around the world. Because they are all trees does not mean they are all equal. As you have the apple trees and you have orange trees, mango trees, papaya trees, cocoa trees, different types of trees. Yes, they are all trees, but they are not all the same because they all have their attributes. The compositions are different. What they can produce are different. The purpose of each tree is different. Thereby, if we have to use this method to define or understand if a woman and a man are equal, it will help us to be able to, through nature, clearly understand what the situation is. The physical body of the female is built for a specific purpose, and so is the body of the male. So, in reference to men who believe, oh, I'm the man, I'm the boss, I'm the all, the woman cannot do without, I'm the leader. The question is, are you really the leader? Are you sure the woman does not have your heart to influence you in the direction she wants? Just as when we're referring to humanity and free will. Yes, we do have free will, but most of the time, our free will is actually influenced. When you look at the situation of the world, every one of us are influenced by one thing or the other to be able to make our decisions. We either can be influenced by parents, friends, family, or whatever we see before making that decision. Now, in order not to digress, when we look at most countries, in every country, depending on the laws and most importantly, the culture of that country, the place of the woman is more subservient, secondary, subjugated, passive, and in some cultures around the world, the woman is not even seen that bad. So, with the current era, all over the world in most countries, it shows that most of these cultures clearly display that the woman is not equal to the man. Clearly displays that the woman is expected to be submissive. But in today's era, many women, especially the feminist one, we argue that the male and the female are equal, which to an extent is agreeable because we are both humans. The man cannot claim to be more superior than the woman when in actual fact you're bettered by the woman. So where does the superiority comes from? How does that play out? When the very essence of you being here in the first place is through the body of the woman. You had to come through the body of the woman. Is it not honorable for the male child when he's grown up to be in gratitude of the woman, to be in protection of the woman, rather than claiming superiority above the woman. Your purpose as a man is completely different from the purpose of the woman. So in that area, they cannot be equal, because the male has got his purpose and talent, and so has the female got the purpose and talent of being a woman. Part of what defines you as a woman is your physical ability to be able to procreate, be a nurturer, a life giver. Like I said in my previous videos, the place of the man is to complement the woman in the areas that she lacks capability, just like the mango trees cannot produce oranges, and vice versa. Again, talking about nature, yes, I did make examples of trees. For a female and a male to understand the level of equality between the male and the female is when we observe the animal kingdom. We see the relationship between these different types of animals. For example, the lion and the lioness. You see how physically strong the lion appears to be. And you see how the lion carries itself, guiding, protecting the borders of its family, the lioness and the cubs, and making sure no other animal dare comes to attack. You see, the male lion serves as a protector around the borders of the family. And you see how the cubs gather round the lioness, being watched over, being fed, being nurtured, being loved, playful, while the lion parades around, protecting the borders of the family. If we have to relate that into equality, how is that equal? How is the purpose of both the lion and the lioness equal? It doesn't seem to be, because the purpose of the lion is completely different from the purpose of the lioness. The lioness is there nurturing, protecting it in her own right, the cubs. But it's the lion that is physically endowed with strength, physically endowed to attack. The lion is the warrior. The male is the warrior. We cannot take the animal kingdom out of our relationship to understanding the earth, to understanding the cosmos. Why? Because we are all interconnected. Observing how the earth relates with itself is one part of the African ancient culture. The ancient Africans, pre-colonization, understood their purposes here on earth through observation of the cosmos, the animal kingdom, and beyond. So there was no such things of whether the male is equal to the female. No. The ancient Africans understood through observation of nature that the place of the woman is unique. There's no equality there. The purpose is for the woman to nurture the cubs, provide in her own right as well for the family, while the male is the protector, ready to war against any intruder that comes or intends to come against the family. The male and the female complement each other. That's the understanding of the ancient African spirituality. That was how the ancient African culture was framed. There was no, oh, I'm the man, I'm the boss. No, because without the woman, how do you have a family as a man without the woman? What we should be talking about today, bringing that understanding to our world today, is to say, hey, man, woman, we both belong together, as respecting each other's role. The male understanding the woman's role for what she's created to be, her purposes, respecting that role. And the woman understanding the purpose of the man and what he's built for or created for, and respecting that role. So it's mutual respect. When there's mutual respect, there's no superiority involved. As the place of the woman can also be understood as the field, the farmland, and the place of the man as the seed. We are not equal in that terms, are we? Where equality comes in, especially in this era, as there's so much chaos, understanding the place of both the man and the woman, is treating one another equally, giving one another equal opportunity, equal rights, equal respect, knowing that as I have the right to live as a woman, so does the male figure has the right to live as a man. There's no one higher than the other. Just as the woman is so important to the children's well-being, as the lioness cares for the cubs, so is the male figure or the man important to the woman as the protector, just like the lion protects the family and is ready to war against any intruder that comes daring to want to harm the woman and the children. We are not equal. We have a lot of nuances between us. One of the most important aspects as humans that we should be referring to is complementing each other. We need each other, and we should expose each other to equal opportunity, equal rights, equal respect, mutual way of living. Respect the man, woman, just as you want the man to respect you. You don't demand it, woman. You leave it, you give it, so as to get it back, because that's the law of the universe. You give respect, you get it back as a woman. Man, you give respect and you get it back as a man. You don't demand it, because that other life, the male or the female, is as important as your life. Even as we can say, although we are not equal, but we complement each other. Thank you very much for watching and listening. It's always a pleasure. Take care now. Bye.